Welcome to the ultimate guide to first-class train travel in Europe. I'm Fredrik, and for the past 25 years I've been working on board trains in Sweden, spending the last several years on night trains traveling between Stockholm and the country's northern ski resorts. Also, due to my fear of flying, I've embraced train travel for almost my entire life, journeying across Europe in first class from Sweden all the way down to Italy. In this comprehensive guide, I'll share insider tips, personal experience and expert advice on navigating everything from day trains to night trains in luxurious first class. Whether you're planning your next European adventure or simply love the romance of rail travel, you're in the right place. Let's embark on this unforgettable journey together. Train travel in Europe is an incredibly diverse and convenient way to explore the continent. Whether you're opting to buy individual tickets or invest in an Interrail pass, there's an option to suit every travel style and budget. It's important to note that ticket prices can vary greatly depending on where and when you book. Early purchases often come at the best deals. When it comes to traveling Europe by Interrail in first class, I can highly recommend my two-part guide to Interrail, which covers more or less everything you need to know. Strangely, the first part has a lot of views and the second part next to none, proving that the algorithm wasn't nice to us on that one. Thank you so much, YouTube. Moreover, each European railway company offers its own version of first class, some providing plush seating with gourmet dining experience, while others focus on extra legroom, quiet zones or exclusive amenities, tailoring for both business and leisure travels. This means that no matter where you're headed, from the bustling cities of Italy to the scenic landscapes of Sweden, there's a first-class experience designed to make your journey as comfortable and enjoyable as possible. But also expect to be late. Often. Europe Railway is damn fragile, unfortunately, so just make sure to take that into consideration. In this guide, I'll be sharing my decades of experience and insider tips on how to navigate and maximize the first-class train experience across Europe. Generally, you could say that what you pay for when traveling in first class on European day trains is tranquility. The sense of calm is one of the few common elements across all first class journeys, and it's not something that should be underestimated. Often, the ability to enjoy a long journey in silence is worth every penny. That said, there are times when parents bring their children into first class for reasons I simply can't understand. I mean, such people are obviously intellectually challenged, retarded or simply plain idiots. But nonetheless, in most cases, first class remain a haven of calm and comfort. In Sweden, the state-owned SJ operates its high-speed X2000 trains on most domestic routes. These trains also run internationally, connecting Stockholm with Oslo in Norway and Copenhagen in Denmark. Currently, the trains are undergoing a massive interior renovation, with about half of the train sets already updated. Regardless of whether you're traveling in an older or newer model, the X2000 offers solid concept. The seats are large and spacious, the Wi-Fi is decent, and there's a station car providing complimentary coffee, tea, and a selection of fruit and chocolate. For morning departures leaving before 9 AM, first-class passengers enjoy SJ's breakfast included in their fare, served directly at your seat. At other times you can pre-order a meal when booking, which will be delivered to your seat, or you can visit the onboard bistro, which offers a variety of options. In Denmark, first-class travel with state-owned DSB is truly exceptional. You'll enjoy spacious seating along with complimentary coffee, water, tea, cookies, chocolate and the fantastic Lakris by Bülov licorice. For morning departures, a breakfast bag filled with assortment of snacks and beverages are provided. In my opinion, DSB offers one of the best first-class experiences in Europe. However, it is worth noticing that most DSB trains rarely, if ever, features a full restaurant or dedicated onboard catering service. Occasionally, service is managed from a single carriage by a lone attendant, a role I know too well from my own past job experiences. Oof, oh my god. When traveling with Germany's Deutsche Bahn, you'll find that their experience network connects most Western European countries. In their Interrail trains, first class is typically offered in comfortable compartments, the same type of carriage used by Austrian ÖBB on their Eurocity service between Germany and Italy. However, the bulk of first class journeys are on their high-speed ICE trains. While I personally favor the ICE for its quiet atmosphere, fast speed, reliable Wi-Fi, an excellent entertainment system and even its impressive board bistro restaurant car, it is their overall first-class concept that really disappoints. Perhaps the worst I've experienced in Europe. Here, tranquility is pretty much the only perk. The seats aren't significantly larger than those in second class and nothing is included with your ticket. Yes, a host or hostess does circulate to take orders for coffee and other items at your seat, but you have to pay for everything. On the bright side, the board bistro is such a pleasant spot that it's worth spending a few hours there while the world speeds outside. They offer a good selection of food, drinks and snacks, from sandwiches and hot meals to charcuterie boards, snacks and a decent assortment of beers and other beverages, all at a fairly reasonable price. Moving on from the older Eurocity carriages, most trains in neighborhood country Austria are now operated by ÖBB's high-speed Railjet. Their first class is divided into two sections, first class and business class, the latter of which I haven't had the chance to try yet. In first class, much like in Germany, food and drinks are served directly to your seat, but you have to pay for them. I've sometimes been offered complimentary coffee, although I'm not entirely sure if that's a standard inclusion every time. Overall, the compartment is quite good, featuring large, spacious seats. Additionally, the restaurant cars are on par with Deutsche Bahn's high standard, offering a great selection of items at reasonable prices. What is a journey? Is it a memory or perhaps the seed of the next adventure? At Pony & Pool Shark we craft travel guides designed to lead you to hidden gems, and we share captivating vlogs that invite you to wander the globe with us. From serene train rides and enchanting cruises to cozy hotels, charming bars and delightful restaurants. Embark on a voyage with us where every step carries a touch of beauty and a hint of bittersweet farewell. Subscribe now and let your heart be guided to where our next journey unfolds. I've only travelled once in Italy's Frecciarossa between Venice and Garda, so I can't say too much, but my impression is that they offer a very high standard concept. The same goes for French TGV trains, where I've experienced two different models. In the older, more traditional high-speed version, the seats and service were at very high quality, while the double-decker trains offered quite the opposite experience. Let me know in the comment section what you think about traveling first class in France. We wrap up our day train segment with a private operator, Eurostar, which runs high-speed services under the English Channel from Paris, Brussels and Amsterdam. Their Eurostar Premier service is arguably the best first-class concept in Europe. A fact that perhaps isn't surprising given that it's operated by a private company rather than a state-owned one. Your fare includes a meal along with drinks, including beer and wine if you fancy, as well as a coffee and a cookie. But what truly stands out is the onboard service. It's on par with flying business or first class, making you feel absolutely regal. The only downside are the seats aren't super comfortable and the dining cars tend to be a bit plain and pricey. However, these minor drawbacks hardly detract from the overall exceptional first class experience. Lastly, I like to mention that nearly all the companies we've discussed offer lounges in their major cities for first-class travelers. I promise to compare these in the future, though I must admit I never used one myself, despite all my years of European travel. I usually find myself sitting in a cozy station bar enjoying a glass before departure, but that's a story for another time. Night trains are a whole different story, and I've got plenty of videos on the channel from Warriors Journeys, so be sure to check those out for a better picture of what different operators have. I only traveled with Swedish SJ on their Euronight service between Berlin and Stockholm, aside from the ÖBB's Nightjet, which now handles almost all night traffic across Europe. A few weeks ago, I even posted a video of my journey on their new generation of night trains between Hamburg and Vienna, so go check that one out. When you travel in first class with ÖBB, it's similar to SJ in that you get your own private compartment complete with ensuite toilet and shower. Here is where the similarities end though. At departure, your compartment steward will offer you a glass of bubbly. Later, he will bring you a sheet which you have to fill in and give back to him on what breakfast items you wish to be served in your coupe in the morning. Throughout the evening, you can order drinks and snacks from your steward. This is undoubtedly a great way to travel between Europe destinations and wake up refreshed at your stop. However, the steep price can be a major drawback. Buying a one-way ticket for your private compartment between, say, Hamburg and Vienna can sometimes cost over 1,000 euros. In my view, it might be more cost-effective to take a first-class day train the day before, check into a 5-star hotel and enjoy a dinner at a fine Michelin-starred restaurant. That said, if you have the means and want to travel by night train, go for it. If you're traveling with Interrail passes though, it becomes considerably easier on the wallet. I paid about 200 euros for a compartment for 2 people, which is roughly equivalent to a double room for one night. My only tip for booking first class night trains, book well in advance. They do sell out quickly. Thank you so much for watching. We have plenty of exciting journeys lined up for this year. Cruises, night trains, city adventures and even our first ever trip to Disney. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. In the end, however, always remember, it is not about the destination. It is what you make of it that counts. Until next time, stay safe.
I love the puzzles in your mind.
Yeah.